or we can tune it, take it and put it right onto that. You can simply click on the pattern you want and drag it into your DAW, and now you have a MIDI file. Hello, my name is Owen, and I am a sample library developer. I'm here to show off a project that I've been working on, and then maybe even ask you for some help later on in the video to see if you can get involved with this project. So what I have here is a drum sequencer, but of course you can play the samples live, do a performance of them. But what's nice about a drum sequencer is the fact that you can load in patterns and just perform those patterns. So I have a simple one right here, and it will play that sound or that pattern, but we also have the choice to do other patterns. So this is far from my first instrument. I've made probably about 20 at this point of time. I kind of lost count, but the vast majority of that 20 has been made for other people, okay? And I just want to do my own instrument, kind of just to like prove it to myself. When I say I want to do it myself, that doesn't mean I want to do it alone. Yes, I want this. I'm doing my best to make this engine really great and user-friendly. But it's nothing without great samples. So I'm going to reach out to friends. Hopefully friends see this video. Hopefully new friends see this video. And they're interested in what I'm doing, and they want to get involved, get their input, maybe provide some samples. Of course, I'll pay you. I mean, of course. Pretend we want to go in and do this hat short. Maybe you want to adjust it. If we click it and then pan it, panning it to the left, panning it to the right, or we can tune it. You don't see all of the knobs for all of the different sounds. Instead, whichever one you click, so the snare, and then you tune it, you can do that. I mean, it's just super simple. Come over to P8. You can see that you can go in here and maybe just perform your own simple pattern. So you can make your pattern really easily in the interface, and if you make something that you like, you just push this save button and it will pop up where this is being saved, and you can say, this is my pattern. Save it. And now you have, this is my pattern here. If you were to clear this grid and then you wanted to fill in like what you had before, you can simply just click that and it pops in there. One of the cool features of this instrument is that if you have a pattern within the user interface that you want to tweak further, you can simply click on the pattern you want and drag it into your DAW, and now you have a MIDI file that is exactly that pattern in the user interface, but now it's in your DAW, and you can edit that MIDI information however you want. Even if I did want to do it alone, it's not going to be nearly as good as if I get input from other people. But they don't have to be like these big name artists. What I've found with Piano Book is that the average person is frequently really, really talented. There are so many talented people out there. And I want this instrument to highlight how incredible the average nobody is. That's the goal of this project. To do, I guess it's two main goals. I want to make something that I really feel like is my creation, but I also want to have the power to highlight all the individuals that were involved on that project. So, of course, this gives you the capability of dragging in multiple patterns into your DAW. So I have pattern 4, 6, and 7 in my DAW now, and it will perform those different patterns that we have provided. So what if you were to want to edit that information? Pretend for this instance, we're going to take this same pattern that we had right here, and we're going to put just a bunch of kick drums all throughout this. This is just to show you the capability of it. So we've changed it here in the user interface. Now, if we drag this over to the right, you can see that these two MIDI files differ just by these kick drums that are all across the bottom. So I also have a bunch of kits in here. I plan on doing about 25 in the final product, but right now I just have about 10 in here. So you can hear what all of these sound like. Let me get a little bit busier. Okay, this one's pretty busy. I'm gonna use this pattern, but I'm gonna switch through the drums. See? Cool. And here's another one that I made with my Mother 32. But I really like this one that's made by Sam Ekoff. This is a really cool kit. Yeah. And provide a good user experience. That's another big one. User experience. User experience. But also collaborator experience. I want to collaborate with people and they feel fulfilled and recognized. That's what I want. So I want to provide the same to others. I want people with cool ideas to make unique drum kits from found sounds. I'm not trying to make just a regular drum sequencer with super clean samples with a dozen round robins. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for unique sounds, weird sounds. I don't know, like sounds made from chopping wood. I don't know. Just not normal. Like me, I guess. Pretend there's a kit that I've given you that you like everything except the snare, okay? So the kit that is in the drum that I provided sounds like this, but you want to replace it with this. You can easily just take it and put it right onto that, and now when you click it, it plays that sample. And of course it does the same thing for when you're playing a pattern. So that's pretty cool too. You're not limited by the MIDI features I've given you, and you're also not limited by the sound sources that I've provided to you. I also have a pretty simple delay page and a reverb page, both of which come with their own presets. So we have this pattern going. We can change. That's a different delay. Let's try another one. Here's another delay. Yeah, so there you go. I think that's everything. So feel free to leave some comments, give your thoughts, maybe offer help, maybe tell me how horrible this instrument is. I don't know. I'd love to hear what you have to say. It's very early stages, but I'm really excited. All right.